கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே என் மீது சாயவா புண்டான அன்பே பொன்னான கண்ணே பூ போல நீவா மறுவார்த்தை பேசாதே மடி மீது நீ தூங்கிடு இமை போல நான் காக்க கனவாய் நீ மாறிடு மயில் தோகை போலே விரலுன்னை வருடும் மனப்பாடமாய் உரையாடல் நிகழும் விழிநீரும் வீணாக இமை தாண்ட கூடாதன துளியாக நான் சேர்த்தேன் கடலாக கண்ணானதே மறந்தாலும் நான் உன்னை நினைக்காத நாளில்லையே பிரிந்தாலும் என் அன்பு ஒரு போதும் பொய்யில்லையே.
தேங்க்யூ. மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் ஆறீங்க நாளைக்கு மணிக்கு சார், இது அந்த சாங் வந்து கச்சேரியில் இருக்கும்?
டெஃபினட்டாக இருக்கும். ஒரு I don't know which songs, but we're going to definitely include some of those songs from that album. Very excited. Tomorrow Banam Kotta Tum album is coming out, so my first debut as a music composer. On the time lay, the show is happening, so it feels like many blessings are happening at one time, so we'll definitely perform a few of those songs as well. Amma. Shri Satyanarayanam upasmahe nityam Shri Satyanarayanam upasmahe nityam satyajnanandamayam sarvam vishnumayam
Super sir.
Thank you.
As an independent musician,
Yeah.
so every independent musician wants love from people. So you're doing a lot of stage shows. How do you feel now about the response from the audience? Because a lot of people fall in love with you.
It's a blessing. I started releasing music in 2009 through YouTube. I was in college, so I was making music in my dorm room in Boston. And when I was doing that, I was just doing it because I loved the music and I wanted to get my voice out. So in the journey, I never actually, it's surpassed my dreams. And to be able to have the love of the fans to perform in front of thousands of people, and it's beautiful. And one thing I'll say is, even to this day, that same love, that same passion for music that was there when I was a college student in the dorm room, it's still there now. It's only grown. So it's a blessing. I'm humbled. And I'll also say, even though I've been in the industry now for 8 years, it still feels like it's just the beginning. There's so much more that's to come.
இந்த வாய்ஸ்க்கு நிறைய பேர் இந்த மாதிரி சித் ஸ்ரீராம் ஆறுங்காங்க, இந்த மாதிரி வாய்ஸுங்காங்க. இந்த வாய்ஸ் வர்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? நிறைய பாடகர்கள் இருக்காங்க, நிறைய டிவியில் பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. டிப்ஸாக சொல்லுங்கள், என்ன பண்ணணும்?
நான் முன்னாலே சொன்னேன், இந்த என்னோட வாய்ஸ்க்கு நான் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி எடுத்துக்க முடியாது. ஏன்னா that's something that you're born with. So I don't say, I can't take responsibility for the voice itself, but for upcoming singers, aspiring musicians, two things I'll say. The biggest thing first is hard work. To this day, I practice Carnatic music for about 2.5 hours every day, as long as I'm not traveling. And that's not to say everyone has to sing only Carnatic music, but practice whatever your mode of music training is. Practice every day. That's the biggest thing. Nothing replaces that. Second is don't chase fame. Just chase excellence. Just 2012ல அடியே வந்தது எனக்கு. அதுக்கப்புறம் 2014ல என்னோட நீந்தால். Both songs I got to sing for my guru Rahman sir. But அதுக்கப்புறமே there was not many songs happening. It was just kind of slow போயிட்டு இருந்தது. But அந்த டைமில் நான் என்ன பண்ணேன்னா I just made sure every day I practiced, every day I made music, I was composing every day, I was dedicating myself to my craft. And because I fell in love with the process of singing, with practicing, with making music, then things started clicking for me. So fall in love with the music, not with the fame, or don't idealize the fame. Idealize wanting to become the best musician you can be. That's 2. And then 3, don't try to be like other people. Don't imitate others. Find your own voice, find your own vision, and go after that with a fiery passion. I think these 3 things, any young or old upcoming musician, there's no age. You can be 50 and still decide you want to sing or whatever. So whatever the age it is, if you're starting off, just these 3 things is what I would say.
Sid,
where are we?
Yeah. ஸோ ரஹ்மான் சார் வந்து நிறைய இம்ப்ரூவைஸ் பண்ண அலோவ் பண்ணுவாங்க சிங்கர்ஸை. இப்போ ராஜா சார் கூட நீங்கள் சைக்கோ சாங் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க. ஸோ அதில் வந்து அவர் பர்டிகுலராக அந்த டியூனில் நீங்கள் கரெக்டாக பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி டிமாண்ட் பண்ணுவாருங்கிற மாதிரி நிறைய சிங்கர்ஸ் சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. ஸோ ஹவு இஸ் த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஒர்க்கிங் வித் ராஜா சார்?
ஒரு கரெக்ஷன் இல்லை, ரஹ்மான் சார் இம்ப்ரவைஸ் இல்லை.
ஓகே,
அவர் என்ன பண்ணுவார்னா he knows exactly what he needs, so he'll give you different ideas to try. So அந்த விதத்தில் ரெக்கார்டிங் பண்ணச்சா it won't be a set, this is it. He'll have different ideas. நான் அங்கே போச்சா நான் இதை ட்ரை பண்ணுறேன் சார், அதெல்லாம் no chance. He is at the top of the mountain, I'm climbing the mountain. So that's what he will say. Because he's letting this composition evolve in the studio. He has a multitude of ideas. So these are all ideas coming from AR sir, not coming from the singer ever, including myself. That's one correction. 2, with Raja sir, he knows exactly, instead of letting it evolve in the recording, he's already envisioned every last detail of the song. So that is set before the recording starts and then we record it. So in that way it's different. But in the specificity of what each of these legends want, that's the same. They know exactly what they want and they have their different processes of getting it. That's the only difference.
2 lines from Onnan Nenach, please.
I'll do it at the end. We'll just finish the question. Yeah, I want to make sure I get the lyrics right. So yeah.
Sid, like நீங்க பாடுற almost 99% of songs எல்லாமே பெரிய சார்ட் பஸ்டர் ஆயிடுது. So like
anyone can come and enjoy it. It's definitely for any age group, from a little 4 or 5-year-old to the oldest person, and they can have fun. In the shows, the biggest thing we do is we make sure that we perform without apology. We perform without any inhibitions. So if we do that, then automatically the audience also feels like they can get up and dance and move and clap. And again, from the youngest to a 19-year-old teenager who wants to be cool, to a 70-year-old elder person who just wants to come and have a good time and move about. There's no it's just a very pure energy that gets formed in these shows, and that's what I love most about them. Yeah. Actually, that's not completely true. Our full day on பண்ணிருக்காரு. தள்ளி போகாதேனா full. I started at 10 a.m. We finished by 6 p.m. So it's not all the way true. I create at whatever point. Whenever the inspiration hits, we create. That's all. So அதான் நான் சொன்னேன், லைட் டைம் மட்டும் இல்லை, எனி டைம் he feels like making music. அது நிறையா பேர் சொல்கிறாங்க, அது ஃபுல்லாக I don't know. அதான் நான் சொல்கிறேன், the biggest song I sung for ASR was done during the daytime. Macho was also done around 4 p.m. So it's, but maybe each creative person has their preference of when they feel like they can really channel, so it's been a different thing. Sometimes some of the songs I've done, this Kannithangam song, which was the first single, that I did during the daytime, and that kind of came together over a few days. Then one of the songs, Ennuir Katre, which just released 2 days ago, That was done mostly in the night. I composed it in the evening time, and then we finished it by, let's say, like 3-4 a.m. So we worked through the night. So again, I don't really say this is the time I like to. Some days I wake up and first thing in the morning I feel like going to the studio and making music. Other days, day title ஒண்ணுமே வராது, ஐடியாஸ்லாம் ஒண்ணுமே வராது. Night timeல suddenly something will come and we'll just go for it. So it just depends on when the inspiration hits. I can't say. I think it's any time. Go ahead.
Sid, apart from recordings, what deters to you performing on the stage personally, or what you feel inside when you're performing on the stage?
When I perform on stage, again, my mind is off. I'm just in another zone, kind of. It feels like another energy from elsewhere has come, and I'm just channeling that. And there's an interaction between me and my band members where we'll all like look at each other, and there'll be this intensity where we're all sharing in this collective joy, and that joy goes out to the audience. So I don't really think about anything. I'm just trying to, like I said, be empty. It's almost like a form of meditation where you forget yourself and you just become a center for this energy to go off. Like the one thing I tell myself before I go on stage is be an energy center. Like just collect and give, collect and give. That's kind of like the idea. But I don't think about anything. The minute you start thinking on stage, that's when the show starts going down. So, well, that can be anything from a cinema show, independent music, Carnatic music, all of them. It's just you want to go there, just be present, and just surrender to the moment.
சார் சின்ன வயசுலேயே மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் ஆகிட்டீங்க, ரொம்ப யங் ஏஜ்லேயே மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் ஆகிட்டீங்க. இப்போ மற்ற மியூசிக் டைரக்டர்லாம் சித் ஸ்ரீராம் நம்மளுக்கு காம்படிட்டர் ஆகிட்டாருன்னு உங்களை பாட கூப்பிட மாட்டான்னு பயப்பட மாட்டீங்களா?
கூப்பிட்றாங்களே, பரவாயில்ல. Keyboard. But still, voice is my primary. When I compose, I'll put down some basic chords, and then I'll sing ideas first, and then I evolve the song.
சார் கண்ணானே கண்ணே ஒரே ஒரு முறை பாடிடுங்க சார், முடிச்சுக்கலாம் சார்.
கண்ணான கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே என் மீது சாயவா, பொன்னான பொன்னான பூ போல நீவா, நான் காத்து நின்றேன் காலங்கள் தோறும் உன் ஏக்கம் தீருமா, கண்ணீராய் மேகம் தூரும் கண்ணீர் சேரும் கற்கண்டாய் மாறுமா, ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ, கண்ணான கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே. Thank you. நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்ச உதச்சு உதச்சு பறந்து போன அழகா, உன்னை நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்ச உதச்சு உதச்சு பறந்து போன அழகா, யாரோ அவளோ என்னை தீண்டும் காற்றின் விரலோ, யாரோ அவளோ தாலாட்டும் தாயின் குரலோ, உன்னை நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்சு உதச்சு உதச்சு பறந்து போன அழகா. Thank you.